So here I want this file to be executed. So if I try to go to scripts, and the scripts here, I have all of this, right? Copy this, right? And before that, let me go to my Docker hub.docker.com, because I will not change the name of the image that I'm going to create here. Right, let me show you where. This one, these names, Node.js pipeline and React.js pipeline, right? So I will work only with them. But here I just want to show you that these images are updated 11 days ago, right? But I will use them, but I will update them, right? You can change their name as you like, but I won't, just because I want to do that very quickly, because I have explained that the same thing in my previous videos. You can come back to them and check that. So for that, I will go only with this. With these names I have already here, right? But they are updated 11 days ago. Now, after that, when I will update them again, you will have updated a few seconds ago. So for that, let me come here. And then sorry, run Ansible. I have to change something here. Is in the group here. You have to make sure, you have to pay attention for this. Ansible, and then sudo nano host. This local group, I have to specify it here, because I want this to be, this Ansible playbook to be to be executed on Ansible server. And the same thing here, I want this one to be executed in the same on the the local group, and the local group contain only the local host, and the other one I want them to be executed on the cube group. So I come here to our Ansible cluster, and here I specify cube. Another thing here, you have to come here, right? I have to switch to Ubuntu, and then ls, then I will make create a directory and call it cluster, cd to cluster, and then here I will create file, and they will call it deployment copy deployment services here, and then I will copy and paste to it all these instructions that we have here. I have explained all of this on my previous videos. You can come back to them. I will leave you the link in the description, and I pasted that here, and hit yes. But before doing that, we have to configure QBDM. So for that, let me go to the README, give you the instructions. To do that, so copy. I will go to the worker node and create a file, call it script.sh, and I will paste with that. Alright, then chmod user, add the execution permission, and then script then run that. The same thing here, you come back and then we create file called script and I paste this lines of code here. So you have to hit yes. Then change the permission as well, scripts, and then run that. So let us wait the installation until it's finished. Then we put the changes, because once we will push the changes, the code pipeline will trigger again and will try to pull the changes, build them and deploy them on our Ansible server, then to execute the scripts that reside in this file. But in the app spec, right, app spec telling the Ansible or the server that we hold that is in our deployment group to execute the commands that we specify them here. So make sure for this hosts, this is the name of the groups, right, that we have here. If we want them to be executed on our local host, we have to specify the name of the group local. And if we want them to be executed on our master node, we have to type right here the name of cube. You can, for example, come here and give the name here, either instead of cube, you can give it master. Then you come here to hosts and change it with master. I hope that is clear for you now. So everything works properly. We try now the ls. Now what we have to do is come back, go down here, and first thing that you must to do, copy, and we paste it here. That is C group fs. You can as well change the C group driver of Docker via typing this command, but in this lab I will go with the C group fs, because the kubelet C group driver and the Docker or the container runtime, in our case Docker, must have the same C group driver. As long as the kubelet using the systemd C group driver and our Docker using C group fs, then the configuration of kubedm will be not success. So to make sure that our kubedm configuration success, we must to make sure that both our kubelet and our Docker or our container runtime have the same C group drive. So to change the C group driver of Docker, we have to go to etc under Docker, and then under daemon.json, then you can type that. I will show you that in my next videos, but in this lab I will go only by the C group fs. So for that we have to create a file that contain all our configuration. I will copy it, come here and call it nano cube edm dash config.yaml. Then I paste